Hi Shoebox friends, this is Denise with D. Rogers. Welcome to my channel where I share everything related to Operation Christmas Child. Today I wanted to share with you how to go online and sign up to volunteer at a processing center. Those days are quickly coming. In fact, I think the sign-up dates start next week. So if you have never done this before, it can be a little tricky, and I thought I would just try to familiarize you with it. I'm not an expert, but I thought I would share what I do know about it. If you live near a processing center, and all the processing centers are listed on their website, I encourage you to give it a try. It's a wonderful experience. There's so many blessings. You make new friends. It can be a challenge because sometimes the boxes aren't as full as I would fill them up or you would fill them up. But I always pray about it. I pray before I go, and we always pray while we're there processing the boxes. So let's take a look, and I hope that this information is helpful for you. Okay, first we're going to go to the SamaritansPurse.org website. That's the location right there in my browser. From this page, you'll see lots of information regarding Samaritan's Purse. At the top, there are several menus: who we are, what we do, video, podcast, get involved, and store. From here, we can go to what we do, and you will see Operation Christmas Child. So select that. From this page, you'll see that National Collection Week is November 14th through the 21st for 2022. It'll show you how to pack a shoebox, order free materials, project leader resources, volunteering at a center, ways to give, and frequently asked questions. We're going to select volunteer at a processing center. On this page, if you scroll down, you'll see the processing center locations for this coming year. At Atlanta, it's yet to be determined, but registration begins October 5th at 8 a.m. In Illinois, it's in Aurora, and registration begins Friday, October 7th at 8 a.m. That's Central Time. Baltimore area is yet to be determined. Registration is Tuesday, October 4th at 8 a.m. In Boone, North Carolina, registration is Friday, October 7th at 8 a.m. In Charlotte, it's Thursday, October 6th at 8 a.m. In Texas, it's Dallas, Fort Worth, Coppell, Texas, Tuesday, October 4th at 8 a.m. In Denver, Wednesday, October 5th at 8 a.m. And in Florida, or California, it's at Fullerton on Thursday, October 6th at 8 a.m. So these dates are coming up quick. There's a link, Things to Know Before Registering, and Volunteer to Serve. You're going to select Volunteer to Serve. From here, there's also a direct link, OCCVolunteerSignup.com. You can go directly to this page from that website direction. So here you're going to put in your email address, and if you don't have a profile, this is where you will set it up. And then select Continue, and this is where you'll create your account. You'll put in your name, your address, phone number, city, state, zip. You'll create a password and let them know whether you will allow text messages. I do select that in case of bad weather. They will let you know. Now I'm going to go into my profile, and I've already set mine up. You'll enter your password, and I can't remember my password. There we go. And from here, you'll see that this is where you can make a reservation to volunteer at the processing center. This is my name up here, and I have a profile in here, and I can change my password here. I'm not going to go into my profile because it shows my personal information. Under the menu, you can make a reservation, manage a reservation, notification request. It will list all the processing centers. There's some facts, and you can contact them directly there. So from this location, you're going to pick options that you want to volunteer for by picking the location or the specific processing center, the dates that you want to volunteer for, how many volunteers are in your group, and the shift duration. How many hours do you want to serve? There's various shift durations, 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, and what days of the week and what time of the day. Anytime, morning, afternoon, and evening. I generally select any time just to get the best selection. And then you'll select Find Reservations. And right now you can see that there's nothing coming up because there is no data in here right now to select from. But that's basically it. That's basically how you go in and make a reservation. I'm going to sign out here. Okay, now we're looking at the facts page. This provides information on a FastPass, which allows your group to expedite their check-in at the processing center. You qualify for a FastPass when everybody in the group has completed your online waiver. How do you update a reservation? Simply through Manage Reservations page. When is the last date you can update your reservation? Reservations can be updated anytime before your selected time and date, even before you leave, just before you leave for the processing center. And where do you find the waiver forms? The volunteer coordinator will invite group members to join a reservation, and an email is sent to each group member with a link that will guide them through submitting their waiver. And how do you use your FastPass? You'll get a printed out form with a QR code. It can also be directly on your phone, and you'll scan the QR code when you arrive at the processing center, and you can go straight to orientation. What will you be doing at the processing center? Every volunteer plays a vital role in spreading the gospel message. There is so many great jobs to participate in.
Thank you for registering to serve at an Operation Christmas Child Processing Center. If you've served before, welcome back. If this is your first time, we're excited that you've chosen to spend your time with us. Be sure to check our website, SamaritansPurse.org, for the latest health and safety information for the Processing Center location where you'll be serving. Upon entering the Processing Center, a greeter will meet you inside the entrance doors and check in your group. Everyone in your group is encouraged to complete their volunteer waiver online to accelerate the check-in process. Once your group is checked in, you'll be assigned a place to serve. The majority of our volunteers will be placed at a shoebox processing table where boxes are inspected and prepared for shipping. If placed at a shoebox processing table, you may be an inspector, taper, scanner, or cartonizer. Every step in the shoebox's journey is important, as is your role at the processing center. If you are placed on a processing team, your team coach will provide instructions and more details for each volunteer position. Often these instructions change yearly, so getting updates from your team coach is very important. We also have a number of other important volunteer positions, so we appreciate your flexibility, as every position is vital to processing. Other volunteer roles in the processing center may include serving in a support role for the processing teams in areas such as the shoebox hospital, or providing filler items to the team. It's critical to the mission for you to keep your appointment. However, if something does come up and you cannot find someone to take your place, be sure to communicate with your team leader as soon as possible so that they can reduce your numbers in the online reservation system. Updating the reservation allows us to get you through the check-in faster when you arrive at the processing center. It also helps us to organize our on-site systems to process shoeboxes in the most efficient way possible. Finally, your group leader will be receiving an electronic information packet that will provide additional information such as parking instructions, hotel options if needed, and other important information. We look forward to seeing you this processing season. Be sure to check our website for the latest information about Samaritan's Purse and Operation Christmas Child. Thank you again for your partnership in bringing good news and great joy to children all over the world.
Okay, I hope that was helpful. Just a few more tips I want to share with you. Make sure your profile is completed ahead of time so that you don't have to do that on the day that you're trying to select your reservations. That's just one more thing you have done out of the way, and when your sign-up time comes, that's completed. You log in and make your reservations. When the reservations start or open up at 8 a.m., I recommend that you get online at 8 a.m. because the reservations go quickly, particularly the ones that are popular. The weekends go very quickly. Try to be flexible in your selections and you'll get a better chance of getting your time reserved. Also, you may want to consider picking dates and times that are closer to the beginning of the processing season rather than the end. Sometimes the processing centers do end early and you might miss out if you pick a date that's very near the end. Make sure you wear comfortable shoes. It's really hard work. So comfortable shoes are a priority. Some people bring mats that they put under their feet, and those are really helpful. You can bring a lunch. They also have Chick-fil-A on site, and they have places for you to hang up your coats and put your lunch boxes. The most important thing is that when you come, you be positive, you're flexible, and you pray about your time there. If you are led to this journey of processing boxes and helping out in this ministry at the processing center, it's a blessing. It's a wonderful experience, and I guarantee you, once you do it once, you'll want to do it again. There are times when I'm there and I don't want to leave because I'm having so much fun and just enjoying processing the boxes and getting to know other people. But it's also difficult because there are many boxes that are not full, and it's sometimes really hard on my heart when a box is not as full as I would pack it. Yes, there's filler and we use filler, but sometimes the filler isn't always exactly what you need for that particular box. But we all do the best we can. So make sure you pray before you go. I hope this is helpful. Make sure you leave a comment below if you have any questions. I'm more than happy to try to answer them just based on my experiences. I'm going to add a lot of pictures that I've taken while I worked at the processing center in Baltimore that I hope you will enjoy. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. So God bless you for packing, and God bless you for considering working at the processing center. I will see you in my next video. That's my dog. Bye-bye.